We are going to do the topic that we call differentiation. So this topic, differentiation, will help us to move to the topic that we call integral or integration. So here we call also differentiation. All right. Now, in a differential or differentiation, we are learning this in colleges or university, especially those who are doing engineering. Okay. Now, especially in other country, they do it even in metric. For example, in South Africa, they don't do this in metric. So these derivatives that we'll be doing here is a bit different with the one for example, in South Africa, they do in high school. Here, for example, we say when you have a U derived, all right, we have, you can derive U. For example, I give you example, let me give you one example here. If I derive, let's say 2x minus 1, when you derive this, automatically you derive 2x, which will give you 2. You derive minus 1 will give you 0. This is the answer. Okay? Now, in a case where we have 2 minus 1 and exponent of 3, for example, this is now another thing. So in another method of high school, we can expand this. Open 3 brackets. But here what we're gonna do, I will just try to do it, then I will explain it. So we bring 3 down here. We have a 2x minus 1. And then 3 minus 1 will be 2. The next one will derive 2x minus 1. So this one will be derived. Therefore, you have a 3, 2x minus 1 exponent 2. The derivative of this, remember, here we got 2. If I multiply here, I will have a 6. Bracket 2x minus 1 or exponent 2. So this is the derivative of the 2x minus 1 exponent 2. So let's go to the formula now. The first formula, like in this case, we call it u. When you have a u to the exponent n, how do you derive this? The simple thing to do here is bring n down, write the u to the exponent n minus 1, then you derive the function we call u. This is the example. So the bracket here we call it u, and the exponent we call it n. So what you have to do is just bring n down, and u to the exponent minus 1, and multiply by u derived. Number 2, if you have, for example, u over v to function now, how do you derive this? First of all, you derive u, you multiply by v, minus, you have a u, you don't derive u, you multiply by u derived all over v squared. I'll give you an example. If I have 2x over x minus 1 derived, what I'm going to do here, I will first derive, this is my u, Derivative over 2x will give me 2. Then I multiply by x minus 1, which is u. Then I have minus. Now u is not derived, which is 2x. Now I have to derive v, which is x minus 1. The derivative over x will be 1. The derivative of minus 1 is 0, all over v squared, which is x minus 1, all what? Squared. So, therefore, we have this now. What will happen here? All right. So now what is going to happen here? We can multiply here now. We can multiply 2 times x will be 2x, and 2 times minus 1 will be minus 2, and we have a minus 2x all over x minus 1 all what? Squared. Now you can see minus 2x minus 2x minus 2x. You can cancel it. So you remain with minus 2 all over x minus 1 all what? Squared. So this is number 2. And then number 3, we can have a case where we have u times v now. 2 different functions. So what you do here, you derive the first one u, then multiply by v, then plus, you leave the u, and then you derive the v, finish. In that case, I can also take this one now, 2x, which is our u that side, and then we have this. Let me do this. Let me put here 2. Let me put here 3. So instead of multiplying this, but we can do this. We can do this. Watch me here. This is our u. If we derive all this, let's start by deriving v first, u first. So 3 times 2 will be 6x. Exponent 3 minus 1, which is 2. And here we have the x squared minus 1. Then we say plus. We leave this one 2x squared cubed. Then we derive the v, which is x squared minus 1. The derivative of the x squared will give us what? 2x. The derivative of minus 1 is 0 because it's a constant. So when you multiply 6x squared by x squared, it will be 6x to the exponent 4. 6 squared times minus 1 will give you minus 6 squared. And then 2x cubed multiplied by 2x will give you plus 4x exponent 4. So now we see 6x exponent 4 plus 4x to the exponent 4 will give us a 10 x to the exponent 4 minus 6 squared. So this is the derivative of the 2 function of the multiplication of the 2 function. And the number 4, we can have this, the one have a root sign. If you have a function like this, what are you going to do here? You derive first the function like this, you derive, u derived over 2, because the index here is 2, then you have the square root of the u. All right, let me try to continue this side. Sorry for my dashboard. Okay. For example, if I have a square root of 2x squared minus 1 or plus 1, let me do this. Minus 1. So now what you do, we have a 2, you derive first this, you will have what? 2 times this will be 4x, derivative of 1 is 0, all over 2, then you bring this one there, square plus 1. So I can cancel here, 4 divided by 2 is 2, so we have a 2x divided by square root of the 2x squared plus 1. Now, this is the derivative of this, of the root sign. Then the next one will do the derivative of exponential and the derivative of the trigonometry function. So we're going to do the derivative next time, the derivative of the logs, logarithm, and the derivative of others. Thank you so much. We'll see in the next video how to figure out